Yo, what's good guys? JC here today from Fitness Gamers, and today we're going to talk about the third-person game mode that will be in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Now, I played this in the multiplayer beta earlier today, and I can say it was absolutely fun, different, exciting, and amazing. Many different things I could use to, I guess, commentate on this game mode. I'm going to give you guys a review today talking about this game mode. I mean, there are some slight things that I don't really truly like and truly understand as to why they added it. Spoke with a friend of mine, Andrew House, man. We used to play MW2, the OG one back in the day, and we always thought the third-person game mode back then was revolutionary. Back then, games like Uncharted had big online gameplays, and they were third-person game modes. So when Modern Warfare 2 added it, it was absolutely huge and stunning. The problem with this one is, if you notice the camera, it zooms in when you zoom in. I don't know if they got that feature. Fortnite did install that where they had some first-person guns. I'm not a fan of that. And the old MW2 and the OG one, it wouldn't zoom in like that, so I don't really like that too much. I think the snipers was the only one it zoomed in with, but anything else it did not zoom in. Same thing in Uncharted and stuff. The only times it really zoomed in first person was with like a sniper rifle. So I'm not excited about that. I don't know why they did that. And if you notice, when you play, it's to the left a little bit, so the camera is to the right. Your third person point of view is not centered 100%. I do not know why that's a thing. I feel like it should be centered, and the character should be further away from you. As you see, you can't really see the legs as you run. You're pretty much just seeing everything from the lower back up. So I don't know if they're doing that on purpose. Besides that, though, it played absolutely smooth. The slides worked amazing. The dives worked amazing. Going through the doors was fun. The climbing things was fun as well. They had some cool features, some slight mechanics, you know, like when you're climbing something, it'll show him hanging off with both hands, and then you could, like, when they were moving to the side, it will jump to the side or it will jump forward. It was a cool animation is what I'm trying to get at. It wasn't like that in Modern Warfare 2, the OG one. I don't know why I keep calling it the OG one. I don't know if we're going to refer to it as the OG one when the new one comes out. But diving, sliding, all the mechanics play perfectly fine. Prone plays perfectly fine. It's just the camera. It's a little weird, you know? Like, you don't get to see the whole body, and it's to the left. Your character is to the left, and the camera is set up to the right. But I think it's going to be fun. We used to use the third-person game modes to rack up nukes, right? It was easy to get nukes in MW2. I don't know if nukes is going to be a thing here. It's not a thing in the beta. I haven't gone 25-0 to even see if something happens, a Moab or whatever. But that game mode used to be used to grind and farm, so to speak. I don't think this one's going to be the same because of how it plays. When you zoom in, it pretty much becomes first person. This is not 100% true to third person. It's still cool and exciting. It's still different. It's something that we haven't seen in years in a Call of Duty game, so I can't honestly complain, and nobody should be able to complain about this, because it still plays pretty fun. It still plays pretty good, and it still looks pretty good. Graphically, it's inclined. Graphically, it looks absolutely beautiful, so I really can't complain from a graphical standpoint. What I could complain about is maybe just the camera. The camera, and when it zooms in like this to first person, I don't like it. I don't know how you guys feel about it, so feel free to give me your comments below the video. You know, give me your thoughts below in the video. I cherish every single comment that we get. I cherish everybody's opinion, and I like interacting with everybody because I want to see what everybody else thinks. Maybe I'm the only one this bothers me. Andrew pointed it out. I didn't really know what he meant. I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't really care too much of it, because when you spectate people, you realize they're trying to do something different with the camera. Sometimes when you play the Prisoner Rescue or you play Knockout and you're spectating somebody, it like records it from the right hip. So you see everything from the right side of the body, or the right shoulder, so to speak, right? The right armpit. The right armpit is where the camera plays. So you see everything, like, you can see the left part of the body vividly in first person point of view. So I'm like, okay, maybe they're trying to do something there. So maybe that is a reason why it's like this. I don't know if this is going to be the final product. We can't see the legs. That was a thing back in the OG MW2. I'll probably try to play that and get you guys some gameplay of that third person if I can. I might have to do a private match because I don't think I'm going to be able to get into a public lobby and play an actual third person game in Modern Warfare 2 from was it 2010 or 2009? I don't remember 100%. We're just talking way back. Might have been 2009 actually. So it's not possible. But it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see. It plays well in the multiplayer beta. I think it plays well. I don't know what you guys think about it. The zooming in thing is like, it kind of takes away the feature of it being third person. It really does. The fact that it zooms in, it takes away the fact of it being a third person game mode. It's just third person is not first person at all. There's a reason why it's called third person. It entirely should be third person until you get a sniper. When you have a sniper, then it should allow you to get the first person access. But see, I just don't like it too much. it's cool. It's smooth, and the transition is smooth when it goes from third person to the first person point of view. There is no glitching whatsoever. It is not choppy at all. It actually looks pretty damn good. So I really don't have to complain about it not working. I can't complain about it being choppy. It's just not something that's needed. It looks good. Overall, it looks good. The game mode gets a 10 out of 10 in terms of how smooth it was. The multiplayer beta has knocked it out of the park. I cannot wait to start playing something that actually matters, where I can get to keep my level on October the 28th. I can't wait to play with everybody, my friends on PC, my friends on Xbox, because right now it's just accessible to the PlayStation users. So I cannot wait. This does have me excited, and this does have me amped up. But that's it. That's what it is. You see here, this is the gameplay. I think it plays well. I think it looks good. I think it's fun, but that's my opinion. Maybe one of you guys did not find this satisfying. Maybe some of you did not enjoy playing this third-person game mode. Maybe you feel like the third-person game mode is not what the game needed. To each their own. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. My opinion, I like it. My only takeaways is, why is the character more to the bottom left of it? Why is the camera like to the right of the character, so to speak, predominantly? Why are the legs not being shown? And why does it zoom into first person when I zoom in with my AR? Or anything that I'm using, for the most part. It should only zoom in when I'm using a sniper. And it kind of, I keep restating that, because that's really the only thing. I can't find nothing else wrong. Unless you guys pointed out something else that's wrong aesthetically, or something that doesn't play well, let me know, because I absolutely can't find nothing wrong. Now, if we want to talk about how it looks, the only problem is, I believe when an enemy, there's someone that got me, right? He got me good, and the gun, his secondary was hanging from the first one. This is a problem that we see when we spectate third person. Even in Warzone, you see this problem. It just looks a bit uglier. Even when you see somebody run in Warzone, the gun hangs from the front. I don't like that. I hope they get to fix that. It's just something very slight, something small, something that we shouldn't really even be complaining about too much. But it is something that is seen. So if I do want to touch note, that is the only thing, I guess, aesthetically would be the word. Graphically, or I don't know what's the correct terminology for it, but it looks kind of weird when the gun hangs off. It looks like a chain. Looks like a chain hanging from the gun, I guess. It looks like it's just not supposed to be there. It looks like, just looks a little sloppy. And Call of Duty is not that kind of gaming developer company or gaming company. They always give us something crisp and clean. So I hope they do get it fixed. That it was something I did see in Warzone, and I did see it here, but I only saw it in the third-person game mode. So I do not know if it's something with it or not. And on top of that, that happened after I was downed. After they shot me, that's when I saw it. I did not see it in live time. But when I was going down, I saw the gun hanging from the other gun. I was like, that's not pleasing. I don't like that. It's all good. It's not going to harm me. It's not going to hurt the gameplay. It's not going to ruin anything. It's just something so small. Pretty sure there's a reason for it. You do see it in Warzone. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to refer as, but it's literally if you're running with the primary, the secondary is hanging from it. It literally just looks like it's hanging from it. Now, you can't tell on your own character, but I was able to tell on another character. So hopefully, only saw it like 2 or 3 times, and it was as I got downed. So yeah, man, what do you guys have to say? Do you guys enjoy the third person game mode? I really do. I'm gonna give it the play itself 10 out of 10. When it zooms into first person, or when the camera thing and you can't see the whole body, that I'm gonna give the entire game mode a 7 out of 10. But the gameplay itself, 10 out of 10. This is perfection. They did good. This is a multiplayer beta, and this was absolutely fun. The first day was a bit choppy. As the days progressed, it just got better and better and better and better. Can't complain. Could only be excited for the future. Super excited for what the future awaits for Modern Warfare 2. Can't wait for the actual release. Can't wait for everybody to jump in on the beta when we have the PC people come in, the Xbox users, everybody all in at once. I cannot absolutely wait for that. It's going to be such a great time for gaming. Super excited. Alright guys, so JC from Fittest Gamers, thank you guys for tuning into today's video in the third person game mode review. I have no idea how exactly I'm going to title it, something along those lines. Remember that God is real, God is good, and miracles do happen, and he is roaring and alive like a lion. Remember what Hulk Hogan said, say your prayers and eat your vitamins, brother. And John Cena's mantra of never give up. Notice how I put my voice to like, never give up. Gotta get that John Cena kind of voice going on. Not for real, thank you guys. Miracles do happen. I'm living proof. Remember to brush your teeth, wash your hands, and clean your ass. JC from Fitness Gamers, and we are officially logging out. God bless you all. Cue the static, please.